Good luck, man.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. Running right
Come on, man.
And some room to maneuver. And
Tackle, God, dog.
40, not quite to the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Consecutive plays now where the offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. That's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
His run game is sweet.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. To throw is Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Jump the freaking pass.
The Ravens first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Well, they were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to
how did he get just that far open? Jesus. Good shit.
And the Ravens will jump on top of the
Can't be
game's
mad at
first
them.
score here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the
That was good
fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him.
Just
because
peace.
they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they called his number in this one.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll get this to Elliott. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll throw again. Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. First down, Prescott. Into a double team.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25.
Great pick. Horrible throw. Underestimated his user.
And big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Underestimated that user.
Interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Come on, man. Why aren't you protecting the middle?
And he will have a Ravens first down.
Van Der Esch and
on 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
that's not a pick.
On the deep ball.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They they took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Prescott from the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And again, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Prescott yet again. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens force the turnover.
All I can say on that one is wow.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
This is taken at about the 14. this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Ain't that a bitch?
The throw led him a little too far, brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott to throw it. And that is
He dropped that too.
I think it's safe to say there's been some questionable decisions
dropped
out
that
there
too.
so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this
crazy.
game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Prescott. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 58 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
He just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game.
Come on, man.
Already changed hands.
Come on, man.
Offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it?
Really
Which
wasn't
side's
trying to,
gonna
but okay.
score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Oh, come on, man.
Jackson finding Andrews. He's got room at the 30, and he's going to have
I'm letting him juke the snot out of me.
He's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before
He just trucks everybody. He's a big son of a gun.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They'll run with Dobbins.
I was there too. Good one. I read it. I'm there.
J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone. Couldn't agree more.
Turn in.
Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
All right.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, but also keep the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
Come on. You gotta be kidding. You, how do you overthrow that? And you just dumb out and don't get Good game, man. I can't.
But they're turned away on the INT. And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say that was the play of the game.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fielded at about the 28. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And out across midfield down to the 45. A 1st down carry by Allen. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another good gain. That That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Seemed like Dak certainly made the right read there to hand it off to Zeke.
When you have those two in the backfield, Dak Prescott at quarterback, Ezekiel Elliott at running back, you've got a symbiotic, synergistic relationship that puts a lot of defenses in a lot of stress.
I got to tell you, I've never heard synergistic before, but I guess that works, right?
It does on this game. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
On 2nd and 7. Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Chuck.
I can't believe I threw that pick. Good play.
The turnover. They'll take it 27.
Good play.
How the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Now Jackson connects with Duvernay. And
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
As he stopped near the 35
Okay with it.
34. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Make him think. Make him think.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Dobbins with it. They find some open field here. And now
Yes,
this is
sir.
gonna be close. The
Just stay in
defense
front
says
of him.
They stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Prescott.
I'm okay with it.
Get a throwaway. He's taken down. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
If they ain't going to use timeout, I'll run the clock out.
And get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. Prescott. And this one
I'm okay with that.
incomplete.
Kick the field goal.
Well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
So a big one coming now for Brett Maher. This will get the lead up to 7. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Here's Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.